Hi! Have you ever wondered why birds don't get electrocuted when they land on power lines? Well, today I'm going to demonstrate. Now, power lines come in all shapes and sizes, from 7,000 volts to 765,000 volts. But today, I've got a nice 25,000 volt line that I've energized using the high voltage transformer from this television. Now, it's a low current, but it still will hurt you, so please, please, please do not try this at home. Now first, I'll show you what happens when you're standing on the ground and you come in contact with one of these bad boys. And one of the main ways people do that is using ladders. So I've got a little aluminum ladder. It's really just aluminum foil. And I've got a little man here. It's really just a hot dog. Actually, we're all just meat, salt, and fat anyway, so a hot dog is a perfect substitute for a human. So let's say our little man here gets the bright idea he wants to steal cable. So he gets out his aluminum ladder and puts it up against the power pole here. He's got some weird condition where his arm is always up, so not thinking about that, he begins to climb the ladder. Let me get a little better grip on this. He climbs the ladder and goes up the rungs, and he's forgotten about his arm being up in the air, and BAM! Oh my gosh, poor guy. Oh. But he smells delicious though. Okay, so why don't birds get barbecued? Because unlike the man standing on the ladder, the birds are not in contact with the ground. And to simulate that, I'm standing on this little plastic stool which electrically insulates me from the ground. And we've got a little man here, injured little man, and I'm going to drop him right down on top of this line. Here goes. Nothing. There's a little spark, but that's about it. So why am I not being shocked? Oh, and just to demonstrate that this still is an energized line, oh, and power line's broken. So why am I not being shocked? It's because electricity needs a place to go. Think of electricity like a drunken sorority girl. As long as she stays put, nothing much happens. But when she goes out, all hell breaks loose and a lot of people get hurt. Basically, electricity needs to balance. It hates unequal charges. I was at 0 volts. The line is at 25,000 volts. It wants to balance, so it charged me up to 25,000 volts. The reason I'm not in pain is because the electricity doesn't have a place to go. But if I'm not stupid enough to touch the ground right now, which I would definitely be in pain then the current would have a place to go. And since you can't charge up the entire earth, it's impossible. The current would just keep flowing and flowing and flowing, and anything in its path, especially a human being, would be burnt to a crisp. So that's why if you're standing on the ground and you touch a power line, you're killed. If you're a little birdie, like I am right now, just perched up here on my little insulated stool, then I'm in no pain at all. So there you have it, bird on a wire, or in this case, a dumb human standing on a stool on a wire. Hope you've enjoyed this video, hope you learned something. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time. Oh, little man. Thank you for being so brave.